What began as an experiment to bring my 11-year-old daughter into my business has evolved into Our Young Creators, a podcast, a training center, and a movement dedicated to equipping kids with real-world marketable skills so that they can fund their own brighter futures. We're here to inspire you to turn consumption time on devices into creation time and use technology as a tool to bond and not bicker with your kids. Join us each week as we share the inner workings of our partnership and bring you stories from guests of all ages and from all walks of life on our quest to nurture and to celebrate our young creators. Hey, you're listening to episode number 104 of Our Young Creators, the podcast. Today, we're talking about a 4-letter word that stops most would-be podcasters in their tracks. We're going to talk about how you can overcome this 4-letter word. You can also find out one of my favorite podcasts that I listen to, and that was an inspiration for me to relaunch the podcast. And you can find out how you and I can get on the phone together to make your podcast a reality. If you're looking for more information on podcasting or bringing your kids into your business, head over to Facebook at Our Young Creators. I go live every Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time for a new live training. So bring your questions, bring your enthusiasm, and I will see you, my friend, over on Facebook. Hello and happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome. As we wrap up the end of 2017 and head into 2018, I'm going to be going live once a week on Thursdays at 1:15 p.m. Pacific time. On these live trainings, we're going to be covering 3 main themes. We're going to be 1, learning about business strategies you can easily implement. 2, tips on how to bring your kids and family into your business so that you can go from solopreneur to familypreneurs. And 3, we're going to talk about different ways that we can help teach your kids marketable and real-world skills like podcasting so that they can learn to work side by side with you to build your business. They can learn to serve others, and they can learn to fund their own futures. Sound good? I am beyond excited about what 2018 is going to bring, and I'm actually working on something special for you right now, and I'm going to announce that on next Thursday's call. So today is part number 3, all about podcasting. Whether you're looking to add new content and a new strategy to your business, or start a family-based podcast, or even ways to differentiate you and your skills in the job market, podcasting is a super way to do all of those things. If you happen to miss the first 2 videos in the series, don't worry. They are right here in this group, and I'll be sure to come back later and add those for you, so you can just tune into this video and watch them all. They are all standalone trainings, so don't feel like you have to go back and watch it, although I would recommend going back and watching it so you really get a big picture about what podcasting could do for you, what it could do for your family, and what it could do for you individually if you're still working a 9-to-5 or traditional kind of career, and maybe you're looking to leave that and do your own thing. No matter what it is, podcasting is a great way to do that, and now is the absolute perfect time to get on board with that. Okay. As you're tuning in live or watching the replay, you know how I love my replay viewers. Just comment below and let me know that you're here so I can come back in and say hi to you as well. So, today we are talking about a 4-letter word when it comes to podcasting, and it is something that I hear over and over and over again from my parent friends and from my friends who are business owners as well. Now, if you tuned in for the very beginning of today's live, you probably can already guess what this 4-letter word is, but if you didn't, go back and watch the beginning and see if you can figure out what it is. But the 4-letter word that I'm talking about today is dun dun dun, time. Yes, time. We are all blessed with 24 hours in the day, but some people seem to make those 24 hours stretch into what seems like more. I'm here to tell you today that even with a small amount of time on your schedule, you too, my friends, can start that podcast. For those of you that I haven't met yet, my name is Young Pratt, and I'm a 16-year performing arts studio owner turned family business and tech strategist. I equip kids with marketable and real-world skills, like podcasting, so that they can fund their own brighter futures and work side by side with their business owner parents. Well, the beautiful thing about podcasting is that really there aren't a whole lot of rules that you have to follow, especially when it comes to how long, or conversely, how short your podcast needs to be. In reality, there is no should when it comes to podcasting length. You are completely in the driver's seat, and it is up to you whether you want to have long, robust podcasts or whether you want to have short, mini, bite-sized lessons, or really anything in between. Again, you get to make all the choices here, and that is super exciting. How many of you are relieved to hear there are no rules when it comes to time in podcasting? Give me a thumbs up below and let me know that you're excited that there are no rules to follow here. Okay, today I wanted to share a story that illustrates this very point. And it's this. One of the first podcasts that I ever listened to with any sort of frequency was one called Marketing in Your Car, and it was by Russell Brunson. Now, if you don't know Russell, you have to go Google him because this man is a superstar and a legend when it comes to online marketing. He built an amazing business, ClickFunnels, from scratch, and now it's this huge, huge company doing amazing things with the world. So go check out Russell's stuff. He's one of the people that I look up to and would consider my mentor in the space of online marketing. And he has a number of books, and he has podcasts and courses and all sorts of amazing ways you can connect with him. But that is not the point of my story, to promote Russell, even though I do think he is pretty awesome. Well, his podcast, Marketing in Your Car, was so great for me because literally it consisted of this. It was him recording himself on his mobile device as he was driving to the office every morning. So little bite-sized marketing tips because his drive was not very long, so he was able to share quick little stories. And sometimes it was really funny because he would actually ride his bicycle to the office, and you could hear all the car noise, and you could hear the traffic, and you could hear him get a little breathless, which I rather appreciated because it was real life. And he was taking us backstage and sharing lessons as he was experiencing life in the moment. And I loved that they were super short, super concise, and super actionable. And really, it only took him his time from leaving his house to getting in his car, pressing record, driving, and sharing the lesson for the day. And I think it was really under 5 or 10 minutes, a very short amount of time. So time in this essence was really the amount of time he, as the creator, was taking to make this podcast a reality. If you think that you could commit to that short amount of time and make your podcast a reality, I want you to comment me, exclamation, exclamation, exclamation in the comments below, because that, my friends, is super exciting. You can take those moments that are usually either silent or really not productive time and turn that time into something super, super valuable. Okay, my friends. Well, that about wraps up our discussion today on that 4-letter word, time. Even if you have little pockets of time, you can make a podcast happen. And that podcast can be short, it can be long, or somewhere in between. You get to make all of the choices here. If you are interested in getting your podcast off of your wish list, checking it off, and making it a reality, I want you to head over to my website, yongpratt.com/chat. And here it is in the comments or on the screen here as well. You can just head over to that website, and for next week, I have cleared off exactly 5 spaces to hop on the phone with you and talk about how you can make your podcast a reality sooner rather than later. So all you have to do, head over to my website and grab one of those 5 spots before they are gone. Okay, my friends, now that you know a podcast has no rules about length, what are you waiting for? The world is waiting to hear about your gifts, learn about your talents, and hear your unique perspective. Now go over and grab one of those 5 spots on my calendar for next week, and let's make your podcast a reality sooner rather than later. Cheers, my friends.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I may be little now, but I know I'm meant to do something big on this planet, and I want to share my story. I want to learn skills now that can help me create a brighter future for myself, and I want to use technology to do it. I want to use technology to create, not just consume. I want to use technology to bond with you and not have it be something we bicker over constantly. I want to become a podcasting family so we can capture our adventures, document my growing up, and to share with others. Want to know more? Head to www.ouryoungcreators.com/podcastingfamily. I'm ready to spend more time with you and create. Are you with me? Visit www.ouryoungcreators.com/podcastingfamily.